I might sound crazy, right? But TF2 has a really good feeling a lot of the time when playing. Like, the game just feels really good to play, and obviously other people feel the same way, else Lazy Purple might not have made a series called How It Feels to Play Every Class in the Game if TF2 didn't feel good to play. TF2 is just a really good feeling game. But while there are a lot of good feelings in TF2, there's also a lot of really bad ones. So today, I want to talk about some of the worst feelings in TF2, and I want to know if you guys can relate to them. But before we do that, I just want to let you guys know that a bunch of you watching this video right now aren't actually subscribed to the channel. So if you're new around here and you want to see more from me, please click the button. I'd really appreciate it. And when this video goes up, I will also be live on Twitch. So there's a link to that in the description. Come and watch the live stream. It's going to be fun. This video is also sponsored by Quicksell.store. They are an online trading website with a huge inventory of stuff that you can trade for, which is really nice. And sometimes you can even buy stuff in that site for around buy orders, which is quite rare and you don't normally get to do that. There is also a giveaways tab where every single week they give away an unusual, so definitely make sure you check that out. And the site is fully automatic, so you don't have to be trading with actual people, and you can trade at pretty much any time of the day that you would like to. The link will be in the description. Definitely go and check them out. They are a really awesome site. I've used them before in the past. Definitely recommended. Let's start fairly simply. An awful feeling you get in TF2, especially recently, is being cheated against. You're joining a game and you're seeing that there's a bot on the other team, and that really sucks. Luckily, the TF2 community has gotten pretty good at spotting them and getting rid of them very quickly, but if it's a game where they just don't do that or there's too many bots, you don't really stand a chance of getting rid of them. It's such an annoying feeling knowing that you are just being destroyed by a computer program and there's nothing you can do about it. Hopelessness to me is probably like the worst thing you can feel, which is why I've put it first in the video. But I have talked about bots so much already that I'm not going to bore you guys with all of the details of it in this video, because you've probably already heard it before, especially if you've been playing the game at all recently. This next feeling is something that a lot of you guys can probably relate to, and that is trying to get into your Steam account and finding that you've either been hacked or scammed, or maybe even both. It's never a good feeling, especially if it happens like overnight or something. So you leave, you turn your computer off or whatever, you're logged into your account, you've still got all of your stuff, and then the next day you wake up, your account, you might have to change your password to even get into it, which, you know, makes you start to worry. Then your account could be completely changed and your items could just be gone. And then you spend the next 20 minutes checking every single email account you could think of. You even check your mum's, you check your dad's, you check your nan's, you know, you check if your dog has an email address, who knows. But for those 20 minutes, they're probably the worst 20 minutes of your life while you're trying to figure out why something's happened to your account. This especially sucks if on your account, TF2 isn't the only thing you play and you have like maybe a bunch of games on there, or you've got like a good CS inventory and stuff like that. It sucks. It's like heartbreaking when somebody gets their account hacked. And I hope that anyone who has lost their accounts, be it their own fault or not, can get their accounts back at least. Maybe you won't get the items back, but you've got your account mainly. The next thing is, you know, when you join a game, sometimes it's Powerhouse, sometimes Sujin or Harvest or something like that, and it's a Pyro on the other team who actually understands how to air blast you. Like, how dare they understand game mechanics and use the Pyro the way it was meant to be used? Like, why? You know, you're just going about trying to get your two little easy hits on the Pyro to get the kill, and then all of a sudden your rockets can fly back at you. Like, that's not okay. I am going to take this time to tell you that I am joking. A lot of people sometimes don't understand I'm joking, so, you know, this is a joke. But there are those Pyros who never miss an air blast whatsoever. Even if the rocket is behind them, they have like inhuman reactions like Hiko that one time, and just flick around, reflect it, and get back on with what they're doing. That's just insane. Props to anybody who plays Pyro like that, but God, you're annoying. I made a video a while back talking about the bad days of TF2. Now, that video wasn't like a metaphor, or it wasn't on about the fact that TF2 might be in some dark days or whatever, or bad days, anything like that. It was literally talking about the times where it feels like the game is out to get you, and nothing seems to be working out for you. You're getting hit with every single random crit that comes flying your way, and basically, it feels like you're being picked on and bullied by the game, even though I don't think that's how that works. That feeling sucks, so I'm throwing it in the video. Another thing is TF2 is also a team-based game, so the game gets especially challenging and annoying if you have teammates that are absolutely brainless and have no idea what they're doing. So don't get me wrong, I love seeing new players in this game. I find them hilarious, especially in games where I don't really care that much. I'm just running around seeing what's going on. Like the Despo video I made, that was amazing. One of my favorite times playing TF2 recently. But if for some reason you're so invested in that game and you really, really want to win, having teammates that don't know how to fire their weapons can get a little bit annoying. I would definitely have to say that this is something that only really applied to me a couple of years ago because I was taking the game super seriously for whatever reason, because I think I was taking everything else in my life super seriously. Nowadays, it's kind of like I can joke about things, I can just chill out and relax, and I don't really care about the outcome of a casual game because it's casual. I'm not playing for money. It's not the World Cup final or anything. It's not like a final of a tournament or whatever. It's a casual match in a 13-year-old video game. Nobody cares who wins or loses it. I might get a little bit heated with this next point because speaking of bad teammates, there's always that one medic that is so set on the fact that they are only going to heal one goddamn person in the whole game that you could literally be screaming in their face trying to get some heals. You could have spammed the button like 20 times, standing in front of them, they're looking at you, and you don't get healed. Now, I don't want to say I hate these medics because hate is a really strong word, but I hate these medics. I'm kidding. I just really dislike people who play medic like that. Like, yeah, I get it. You're healing the heavy. He's been on 450 health for the past 20 minutes. I'm sure you could take 2 seconds to heal me up to full, and I'll get on my way. I'll stop bugging you. That heavy won't miss the medic beam for the couple of seconds it takes to get me back up to full. And the final thing is if you die while begging the medic to heal you, and they're just staring at you with their cold, dead eyes, and they just aren't healing you, and then you die, and it's the worst feeling ever. This has happened far too many times. Medics, I just want to ask, if you are one of those people who only heal one guy, please, if I'm at least standing in front of you like on fire or something, help me, please. The point of the medic is to heal your whole team, not just one person. Okay, I'm going to stop crying about medics not healing me and tell you the real, final, bad feeling in TF2. And that feeling is not being subscribed to Spikey Mikey. Like, how did you live with that feeling in your stomach, having not clicked the subscribe button on the Spikey Mikey YouTube channel? That's disgusting. Also a joke, but I'd appreciate it if you did click that subscribe button. It would mean a lot. But anyway, that is going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments what you think the worst feeling in all of the game is, and maybe I'll make a part 2 if you guys like this or not. Like I said, I am going to be live on Twitch at the same time this video comes out, so if you want to come and see me stream some TF2, then you could do that. I'll be chatting to you lot in chat, and it'll be a fun time. Also, want to give a huge shout out to Quicksale.store for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow with another one. Goodbye.